Hi students, all right. I'm Miss Amrit, your EP3 instructor for this semester. I know many students have requested and keep asking me the same questions. Am I going to have the Google Meet link and so on? Perhaps like other lecturers are doing for other courses. I'm not so sure. All right. So just to go about teaching this course, let me introduce myself first. I'm Miss Amrit. Don't call me madam, don't call me Mrs. Doctor to be. All right, soon. All right, it's just a matter of few months' time. All right, I've submitted my PhD thesis and currently waiting for my viva, and my viva can take up to 3 months. All right, of waiting. So fingers crossed, everything will go well. Well, how many of you have actually heard of my name before? I wonder. I know I may not be able to get the response, but you might be seeing me through this video. You might be telling, "Yes, Miss, I've heard of your name before." If you have not heard, then a very simple thing that you can do is just go to a Google. All right, yeah, open a new web page. Just type my full name. Okay, my full name. Here you go, Google search, and all this search, all right, on the page, Google pages and so on. You can see there are many more, yeah, there are many more. It's up to eight or seven or eight or nine. It's all about me, all right. It's not to say how active I am or well known. No, I'm very small person in the campus or in the university. But if you would like to know me, then yes, here is my CV. All right, my CV is online. So I hope that I can show you my CV. All right, so I have my CV online because it's easier for people to know me. If they don't know, I normally tell them to just to Google my name. They will get to know who I am. All right, and let's look. So basically here is if you want to know my background. So this is just a short video, so I may not talk about myself much of the time. What you can do is you can actually go through by yourself if you really want to find out. Well, I have done my masters, I've done my bachelor's in UPSI, and my PhD is also in UPSI. So truly, you can say that anak kandung Sulu Budiman. Yes, of course. All right, I'm the alumni and so on. At the same time, I'm also award winner. There's a lot of awards. You don't have to mention it. There's international awards and also regional awards. All right, and I'm quite active in the sense that my background is on integrating technology or technology tools into English language teaching and learning. So that is my background, and I like to use tools that can be, make the teaching and learning more interesting. Instead of students being bored and so on, a lecture just like a lecture method. But I prefer to have interactive and then we have joy, meaningful lessons, and also teaching and learning experience. Right. So yeah, I did work in USM before. All right, and that was right after I left UPSI. Okay, I did my degree in 2004 to 2008, my bachelor here, that's a land. So I'm considered as your super duper, don't know how many times senior, all right. And right after finishing my bachelor's degree, I was actually awarded. I was given award to do my masters, uh, and that was called as Beasiswa Pelajar Pelajar Cemerlang. And I guess that was because during my bachelor's degree, during the convocation in year 2009, I was chosen to be the Vice Chancellor Gold Medalist holder. And yeah, you'll be talking about, wow, Miss, you've been scoring well, and you have Vice Chancellor Gold Medalist Award, and you got scholarships and so on. You should be like, wow, yes. It's easy to say wow, but I think there's a lot of commitment. There's a lot of hard work, um, a lot of experience that you will learn throughout your life. All right, and all these things will make you more stronger. Okay, now that's done. I right after studying in UPSI or UPSI, I consider, and I left and I worked in USM from 2012 to 2014. So from 2014 there was vacancy here in UPSI, and I applied and I came back here. All right, and since then I'm here and I started my PhD straight away as part timer. So it's not that easy to do PhD. All right, full time also it might take 3 years. At times people might take 3.5 years, but I did part time, so it took me, now this is my fifth year, but I'm about to finish. All right, waiting for my viva. Just pray hard, things will go well. Now that's not to say little. I think there's already more about myself. Now let's get back. But before moving to Proforma, there are few things that I need to really mention. One is make sure you have registered this course BIU 2032 English Proficiency 3, and you must be semester 3 and above. Semester 2, you are not allowed to take unless you have a special request, all right, through the dean and so on, all right? So that's one. Now, my teaching style for this course or throughout this semester is based on recorded videos. I like to record videos, all right? And also you have weekly activity that you need to complete, and that weekly activity will be considered as your attendance, all right? Now, at the moment, I'm using my guru at the moment. All right, this is only up to week two, week one and week two. Only I'll be using my guru, and right after we have fixed number of students, no adding and no dropping after that. We have fixed number of students. Only then I'm going to move on to Google Classroom, because I prefer Google Classroom, and there's no, the system is not that fussy, and it's easy, friendly, user friendly. Students find it very easily. They can do on mobile phones and so on. And there's a lot of materials can be uploaded, organized, systematic. You just mention it. That's a lot of good values that I can see in Google Classroom. My guru, I think there's a lot of upgrades to be done. There's a lot of things, and the server is only one, and so on. A lot of, all the time heavy traffics and all. You can't even add, and you can't even edit. There's a lot of technical issues when it comes to my guru. So I'm only going to use my guru for week one and week two. Week one was your self introduction, I mean your particulars in forum. And so for week two, this week, I'm also going to teach you about, not to say teach you, I'm going to actually brief you about, no, I'm not going to start teaching this week, but I'm actually going to brief you all the details, the house rules, the performa, the assessment details, rubric, how to go about grouping, how to go about with the module and so on. So I'm going to prepare. This is a lot of tasks or housework to be done for this week. All right. So how now to go about? mm No, that is my teaching style. Comes back, yeah. That's they call it not synchronous, asynchronous. Okay, asynchronous a way of doing a synchronous video and so on. Synchronous. Normally they have a synchronous learning, online learning, and so on. But I normally use is asynchronous. I prefer recorded. And let me tell you one thing why I chose to record the video. Now I'm a that's my this is my specialty. Yeah, I'm specialized in flip classroom. All right. So if you don't know what is flip, that is, just browse the Google and find out what is actually flip and online learning. I've seen many, they are just too enthusiastic, they are just too, they have the spirit, they want to go all the time Google Meet. But I pity and I think it's not fair for those students who can't access the the Google Meet link, or every day they can't get a proper internet. So and they can't even view or play the video again, right, the recording, unless you press the record button. So I prefer that I record one video and it goes to all my students, to all the groups. Equal information is given, and in case if you have any questions, you can actually ask me, and I will try to answer in the form of maybe voice note, or in the form of by doing video. It is much better for me to answer. So I think this will deliver a great message, a good message that you will understand, okay, what I want you to do for this course. Now get back to the rules. You have my contact number. All right, those of you have not you have not been in the WhatsApp group, please be in your WhatsApp group according to the group that you have registered. If you have, you have been in another group, let's say example, you have been in group A, and after that you decided to change to group AC. So please, once you move to group AC WhatsApp, remove yourself or leave yourself from the group, from group A, because I don't want you to be in both places. Okay, that also I will have the group leader later to check on that. So otherwise I'm going to just remove those who are not in the list. All right. Okay. Number two, you have my email address in case of anything. Normally is WhatsApp. All right. If you have anything, you can always text me. All right. And make sure when you text me, do not text me late at night. Okay. Daytime is all right. Make sure you see what is the time. Is it good morning, good afternoon, good evening? All right. And make sure you have properly written. All right. Good morning, Miss. I am so and so. Introduce yourself. Don't simply say that, Miss, do we have class today? I don't say that way. It's just that this is the first week I answered. But otherwise, if you don't mention who you are, from which group, you have not put it very nicely to me, I would not reply. I think your seniors will be, you might have heard about this from the seniors. Actually, I'm more to disciplining the students, all right, from semester to semester. It is the way that how I learn, and the same way that I'm teaching you guys. These are the good values, to be systematic, how to approach someone, so that someone will not feel bad, or will feel angry about it. So that's the same way. Make sure you write, you have greetings, who you are, your message, and at the end mention thank you. All right, remember the word thank you. um it doesn't harm you if you say thank you all the time, whether it's necessary or not. You can even thank anybody. Thank you. So even I, with my superiors, all the time I say thank you. The word thank you, I know it's difficult for some people to take it out. The voice is like, you have like goal in the mouth, and it's a bit difficult for you to speak out. But I think it's very polite to say thank you most of the time. Okay, that's done. All right, for the first part. And then you have my email, my phone number, my office, but office is not at the moment. It's a big no-no until you don't come back to the campus. All right. So we have not decided. It all depends on the KPT's decision whether we are going to have face-to-face classes later or not. Once you are back, on even then also, I may not be having face-to-face classes most of the time. Worst come to worst, it could be might once or twice. Okay, once or twice. Otherwise, everything is going to be online. All depends on COVID cases. All right. Now, I'll stop here. I'll continue with the second video.